Hi, Vibralph here, and welcome to the introduction video of my brand new YouTube channel called Vibralph. In this video I will take the opportunity to introduce myself and talk a little bit about this channel, so you know what it's all about and what you can expect from it. Okay, let's introduce myself. My name is Ralph Adriaansen. I'm from the Netherlands, so normally I'm speaking Dutch, but don't worry, I'll speak English for you. And I'm making a living from playing the drums and the vibraphone. I started playing when I was like 8 years old at the local classical orchestra on purely the snare drum. Soon after I started playing on the drum set, percussion, and later on even on the xylophone. When I was in high school, I started playing in jazz, pop, rock, and even big bands. And after high school, I studied at the Fontes Conservatory in Tilburg, the Netherlands, where I also started playing the vibraphone. After college, I became active on the vibraphone mainly as a soloist and on the drums. Right now, I'm mainly on tour with the famous artist/comedian Hans Lieberg. And when I'm not on tour, I'm recording videos for you guys. So yeah, that's basically it. Alright, let's talk about this channel. This channel is filled with walkthroughs, reviews of books, demonstrations of instruments, and sometimes just for shits and giggles, recordings of me playing the play-alongs, and sometimes recordings of concerts. But there is a special reason why I started recording these walkthroughs and reviews. That is when I'm starting from a music book, or was, or still today, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I want to see a reference of how a piece could be played. And when I wanted to hear a piece, I came to YouTube and to look for a reference. But, well, they weren't there. So, yeah, there were a few, of course, only the last pieces. And sometimes they were even poorly recorded. So I was thinking by myself, yeah, well, how could this piece sound? And when I'm on the internet looking for new music books, most of the times I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, is this a great book, yes or no? So I decided to take matters in my own hands and started recording all the pieces, so I'll make references for myself and do reviews so I know which book I like and what I can learn from it. And I decided to make it into a YouTube channel. It is not going to be a teaching channel, so I will not teach you how to play the pieces. I will just give you a reference of how you can play it. It is strongly advised to still study it with a professional teacher and keep the real original books in front of you when watching these recordings, so you know what is playing. I will not show you notes, so, well, you can't ask for an illegal copy, of course, I don't mind, but I will not give you one. What I will do, I will put a link in the description, which you click on the link and you can buy a legal copy of the book. And why? Because, well, you have to pay maybe like $10 or a few more, but the authors and the publisher will put in a lot of work to it. Well, they get a well-deserved payment. And when buying through the link, myself, I will get a small commission also, which I can use to buy new music books, maybe new instruments. So just to keep this channel growing for you guys. So yeah, that's about Vibralph, yeah. Let's talk about the video itself. The videos will be, especially the walkthrough videos, will be like this. Introduction, in which I will tell what this study is about and if there is a new aspect to it. For example, I play it in these tempi. In this study, for example, there is an 8-note triplet added, or this study emphasizes on the drum rolls. Well, it's followed by the ending, of course. And when I'm recording like a duet, I will take both parts, I will record them both individually and afterwards put them on top of each other, so you can play along with me or listen to how the piece will sound together with your teacher or student or fellow players. So yeah, that's how the videos will be edited. The review videos are set up like I'll give you all the things which are discussed in the books, what's it meant for, what you can possibly learn from it. So you know what's the book all about. Because I'm also on tour, I decided to pre-record the pieces from the walkthrough series. That way I can keep the uploads daily. I'm planning to upload them from Monday till Friday, so 5 a week. About the comments, really feel free to post them. I'm really curious about your thoughts, and if you think the piece is like, oh, I really dig this, or maybe I prefer playing it like this and this. And let me remind you, it's our examples. It's not meant to be the only perfect way to play the piece. So yes, sometimes I play strictly to the book, but most of the times I will put my own interpretations to it. And I strongly recommend you do the same. But really, feel free to post a comment. And of course, subscribe and like the videos, which will help me a lot with growing this channel. You can expect walkthroughs of snare drums, normal drums, of course, and mallet books. Right now I'm looking at the books Percussion All-in from Mallets Part 1, written by Henk Mennens. It's a Dutch book, but for mallets, of course. And the famous Groove Essentials drum book from Tommy Igoe. But the first walkthrough series will be from the book Intermediate Snare Drum Studies, written by Mitchell Peters. I want to thank you very much for listening, and hopefully we can talk further in the comments. Alright, thanks for listening. Bye bye.